All right, guys, welcome back to the Spin Zone podcast with me, Cake Eater, and we also got Martine, Vile, and Chad. How are you guys doing this evening?
Pretty good.
Doing all right.
And Vile,
It's 5 p.m. somewhere. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, so I'm drunker than a skunk, brother.
Oh no.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is always 5 o'clock somewhere. Unfortunately, it is not here in Minnesota at the time of recording, but you guys do with that information as you will. So, this is going to be a really fun episode, but to start off, we had a pretty good event this past weekend. Vile, would you kind of like to talk about that a little bit before we kind of get started?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So we had a ranked event this past weekend, 5 p.m. at Kraken Hits, $7 entry fee. We had 36 attendees, so that was pretty solid. I would have liked to see 40, but 36 is still 10 more than my first event, so I'm good with that. Overall, I think people had fun. I will apologize to anyone who attended that event and is listening about the 6 rounds of Swiss rather than 5. That was 100% my bad. I thought I had to do that. I turns out was very mistaken, and that will not be happening in the future. With that being said, like I said, I think overall it was a good event. We had a few door prizes we gave away. The top prizing, I believe, from fourth to first was a Driger slash X over, X over. And then we had a Clock Mirage random booster. Turns out Egg did pull the prize bay out of that one, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Nice.
And then we had the second place, the green metal coat Koro Croc Crunch. And then for first place, we had the Bay Park Dram Buster. And kind of the cool bit about that was the winner was allowed to pick which one they wanted. Emrys did win this event this past weekend, and he chose to go with the green and black variant.
That's fair, though. It's a really sick looking bay, though.
Yeah, I mean they're all really sick in their own way. I'm partial to the pink purple one myself.
Yeah.
I think the green black one is probably the most popular universally. The blue and white one may be a little less popular overall, but I do think it has a very clean look to it. So if you're looking for that, I think that's good too. They're all really cool bays. They're all pretty rare over here in the States. So I'm glad we were able to get one of those out. I will shout out Cake and Martine for judging, and also Chad and Battleship and Wayward for stepping in to judge the occasional match when the judges needed to play, so we could keep things moving, especially with that 6-round debacle. That was helpful. I don't know. Overall, it was a lot of fun. I also, real quick, got a shout out. Well, again, Martine, Cake, Wayward, Egg, for giving me some help throughout the event on challenge. I am gonna take a remedial course on that this weekend with Akuna to make sure there are less challenges with challenge going forward. And then other than that, I did want to especially thank Egg for situating the 2 new very young bladers we had this past weekend who may have inadvertently acquired some counterfeit bays via Amazon.
Oh, no.
But he just told those bladers to put those to the side, and Egg was generous enough to allow them to create some combos out of his personal collection and use those for the event, which I think was really cool of him. And like I said, I got to thank him and shout him out for that.
Oh, yeah, I did not know any of that. So, huge shout out for Egg. Solid guy, and he took third?
Third, yeah, the top 4. First place, Emrys Tall.
Yep.
Second place, Ashley. Third place, we had Egg, and fourth place we had Wayward. So 3 of the top 4 were Metal Empire. That's going to be tough here in a couple weeks at that team event.
Yep, and we will definitely go through that little later on for sure when we get to the event side. But for right now, if you guys are watching live or on Spotify or anywhere else that you guys are watching this, we are actually ranking bits and ratchets today. It's going to be a really fun episode. We're all going to probably have uh, different ranks for at least probably most of these bits. Ratchets, we will get there when we get there, but we might have the same ideas for ratchets. So, probably without further ado, let's kind of just jump right on into it there, gentlemen. Let's start off with everyone's favorite, yours, mine, and everyone else's rail ball.
C.
Where
I'm sorry, what?
disc ball.
C.
Mm. Such a
It's usable.
fantastic, usable Beyblade bit that belongs in F. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So,
D.
I mean, I will say, Chad used this at practice and had the Tricera Press disc ball challenge, and he did beat a few people with it. Fortunately or unfortunately, I guess, depending on how you're looking at it.
I'm
I-
leaning towards the latter, but
So we
Yeah.
so this,
normally,
yeah.
I'll
I
be
don't-
honest here.
so this tier is only going S through D. There is no F
D.
tier.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, we will put it in C.
I'm
Because I've heard at the very least, the new Wolf actually uses disc ball pretty nicely, but even then, it's a disc ball.
I prefer it
I
at
feel like
D.
I feel like Cake wants to put his disc balls in Chad's mouth right now.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You were not kidding about being drunk, sir. Anyways, Cake, what was your opinion on disc ball?
I just don't like literally how bursty it is. Yeah, the only really good thing about disc ball is that we got Wizard out of it. But other than that, it's really not good. It's so
It's
bursty.
not.
It's really not.
I think
I'm
on
okay
some
with putting
combos
it
it
at
could
D
work.
for disc ball, but I have seen, again, the new CX Wolf Hunt seems to be able to use the disc ball to its advantage at the very least. Is
I
it
mean, what I'll
great?
say objectively is that we don't have an F tier, right? So D tier is kind of like F tier here. Like, I'm not saying disc ball is good, but there are probably bits that are worse than it, right?
Oh,
Oh, we
actually,
can add a row. Never mind.
maybe. No, maybe I can't. Oh, no, I can. Fantastic. So let's just. I don't know why it. Okay. Yeah, so now we can make an F tier.
We're gonna need it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now we can put disc ball in D. I think everyone's good.
I
With
think I would be okay with D tier.
Lower
D,
tier.
yeah.
All right.
Lower D.
Well, D for
When
right
we get
now, and
there.
then obviously at the end we can fix up everything, change up.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
S tier.
Hexa.
S tier.
F.
S.
Literally S tier. A stamina bit with burst resistance is S tier. That's crazy. Who would have thought?
God, I
S
love
tier.
Hexa, and we have all said it. Hexa is just one of those bits that is deserved in probably in every deck.
Yep.
I don't know that I see any decks without Hexa, at least not from like the top cut players. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it is well deserved. Probably top of S tier. That's basically it. Just somewhere high, very high S tier.
Yeah, it's dope.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there is, like Vile said, there isn't a deck, to my knowledge, that has not made top or got close to top without one hexa. So, yeah, let's just keep that there. All right.
Yeah.
Accelerate.
The
I was gonna say, has this even been used in any combos?
I haven't seen it used.
Dran Buster stock.
Yeah, I'm going to
See
defer
what
to
we
your
can
guys'
do.
expertise because I don't think I've ever used this in what I consider to be a competitive bay, so I
It is
can't really
very
speak on this.
not burst resistant.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
I'd say B tier. It's just you only get 3 bits, so it's like, like it's a good
I'd say
bit.
it's D tier at best, because like it just is not a great bit.
I do say it is bulky, which is kind of nice for not bursting, but other than that, it's mid.
Which is what C is.
Yes. So I am
is like
okay with the
FD.
C tier.
That sounds good to me because
See?
it's like it's not as bad
Yeah.
as this ball.
It's
No,
that's
it's
my
not.
thought
I agree with
exactly.
that.
It's
No.
not as bad as Disc.
And that's probably what we're going to be coming up to a lot during this. Is it better than disc ball?
And is
Or
it better
worse,
than
if
a
it's worse than
certain
disc
bit?
balls, going in F.
Right.
Yeah. Free ball.
A
Or,
tier.
No, that's ball.
No,
Is that
still
Yeah, this is
A tier.
No, that's free ball, I think.
Is
Or
this
it's
free
because
ball?
yeah. Because then ball is a little bit down next to gear ball.
Okay.
That's ball, yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
from at least just from the pictures, they look so identical. It's kind of really hard
You
to
can't
tell.
even tell.
Right. So as long
Yeah,
as
there's a slight difference in the shading of yellow, I think, but otherwise they're almost identical. Yeah.
right, and that's
So the second one is definitely free ball, and the reason why is if you look at the ball bit itself, free ball has always been just slightly thinner than normal ball.
right.
Is it terrible that whenever you guys say free ball, all I can think of is the Tom Petty song "Free Fallin'," and instead of replacing the falling with ballin', like free
Absolutely
ballin'?
not. If
That's called
thought
art, good sir.
I thought it was called free ball because you'd be free balling.
oh my god.
Okay, so anyways,
Free
ball is A tier.
ballin'.
So free ball.
I think
No.
it's A. It's not meta breaking, but it's still a remarkable stamina bit.
Yeah, A tier. A tier for sure.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I'm good with A.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
I think most of the balls besides this monstrosity are gonna be an A.
Now, there's another ball that won't make it, but we'll get there after we talk about Bound Spike. F tier.
Is there a I wish they hadn't made this bit tier?
Yeah,
That's
we
F.
could
That's
probably
F tier.
we could probably put that with Metal Needle, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, Metal Needle has its own tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tier of it's so good they're putting it in the Hasbro customized set. Which I will
Right.
never understand.
Yeah, like
They left out because there were 6 bits in the Japanese version. They left out the 6th bit, whatever it is, so they could include Metal Needle. Why not just leave Metal Needle out? Like what?
yeah, give
Ridiculous.
us
Anyways,
Weird.
yeah, give us like some
Bound
other
Spike.
bits.
Where are we putting it?
I haven't
Bound
used
Spike,
this. I don't,
F
to my
tier.
knowledge. So I'm open to you guys.
I'll say F tier.
I'm with Martina on that.
Yeah. When have you seen it?
So, as someone who has used Bound Spike and currently has it in his Beyblade collection, imagine Wedge, but worse. F tier.
Damn.
F tier.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine that.
Yeah.
My point exactly.
F tier. It's the bat. Don't use it.
Just don't.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The gimmick is fun, but it doesn't work.
What does it even come on?
It comes on Tricerapress, and the whole point of
Tricerapress.
Bounce Spike is it has a little bit of give to it. So when it gets hit, it's supposed to spring a little.
Oh,
and I
that's
think
what
not
that is.
and not
Okay.
yeah, and not just Tricerapress either. I also believe it came in the Japanese version of the Nightmail customized set as well.
It probably did, yeah. So it's supposed to absorb hits, but that's not how Beyblades work.
Okay, yeah.
I remember when I first got my hands on that bit, I'm like, is this broken? That was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, is this broken?
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because it just springs back into that. I like the idea though. Like the idea.
No, but the gimmick is fun.
Oh yeah.
The execution is shit.
Yeah, you can say like this was a cool idea. It just failed horribly in its execution. Like,
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Beyblade
That's the
X, if you want to make Bounce Spike a usable feature, you have to make it a Hexa style bit. It
Oh my
needs a
God.
wider base.
Bounce with Hexa.
how about Bound Hexa? There we go.
Bounce Hexa.
Yeah.
Or Hexa Bounce. Oh my God.
That's the only way to
Hasbro.
make it work.
TT. Get on that. That'd be. Oof.
That'd be wacky.
That'd be dirty.
Alright.
Or
We
All right, what
here
do we
at
got next,
TT
brothers?
just hate our bladers, so here's free Hexa.
yeah, that'd be
my
that'd
God.
be wild. All right.
Next is that Cyclone or
Cyclone?
Vortex?
Cyclone. Yeah.
Cyclone, B tier.
I think it's good. It's definitely not
Yeah, I think it's-
like. I say it's a same level as like XL.
I'd
Or
put
it's
it
like-
above XL because
I also
they
put it a little bit above. Not much though, but just a tidbit.
Yeah, I'd put them like bottom of B, both Cyclone and Vortex, because the whole point of them is they're supposed to be a more aggressive flat bit, which they do, but the problem with an aggressive bit like that is it's less easy to control and more likely to topple.
So what are we thinking? B tier for both
Both of them.
yeah, because
Yeah, B tier.
just because the only difference is they're literally the same thing, just one's for left and one's for right.
Yep.
So yeah, we can rock out B tier. That's so far. I like it.
I
I
definitely
like the list so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that we can do with those bits that is going to be hilarious is putting Vortex on the new Meteor Dragoon to actually make an El Drago combo.
Oh, we'll definitely get to
El
Meteor
Drago
Dragoon.
came on a Vortex like performance tip and a they didn't call it rachets back then, but I can't remember the name for them. But it came on a 3-sided or a little 3-winged thing. So Meteor Dragoon 360 Vortex might just be the play for the funnies or for people who want to relive Metal Fight.
All of them.
That sounds like you, Chad.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
probably
gentlemen.
putting it on an elevate, but we'll get to there when we get there. Oh, that bit.
We got Dot.
I think it's.
I like
usable.
Dot.
I would say maybe it's like C tier because it can't be used on everything.
I'd give it high C. I've been testing with it, and it's definitely like a defensive version of like Ball without being Hexa.
And this is
But
we only
it's
have
not great.
We only have one print of this, don't we?
Yep.
Right.
And that's Obsidian Shell or Black Shell.
Exactly.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Sounds good.
overall,
Yeah.
it's a great looking bit. Like I like it. I agree with like high C, maybe even a low B for me personally.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on this one. You guys put whatever you want.
I say high C. in my mind, it just barely misses the cut because of the fact that it isn't as defensive of a bit as I'd like it to be.
And that's fair. So yeah,
I'd put it.
See.
I would definitely put it in B if there were more combos that could consistently run it.
well, and obviously as we all know, like you could put any bit on any bay and it might do really well, but more than likely no. But
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
Always be free to test your Beyblades out because you never know what you might find. I mean, at
You
that
never know how
tournament,
many.
we
You
found
never know
out
how many might break either, Chad.
Thank you.
Someone has PTSD for breaking their wizard rod yesterday.
And my Silver
And
Wolf,
there's
but it's not actually PTSD because,
Wait, when did you
funnily
break your
enough, all I did. So what happened was for those listening, I got a new stadium recently. I finally got my first TT stadium.
Our little
Yay, I
Chad's
can
growing
say I
up.
have money now. It's more like I finally
Chad's
have the
a
money to
big
get
boy
stuff.
now.
Okay. For those who don't know, I've been having financial issues recently, and those are finally getting resolved. Hallelujah. Thank the people who make my money. But
You make
I was
your money.
testing Phoenix on Kick, and I used the 160 ratchet specifically from Golem Rock, and I was testing it against stamina / counterattack combos to see how well it does. And yeah, Phoenix Swing, which is mold 1, I might add, managed to break both my Wizard Rod and my Silver Wolf. So yeah, I guess he wanted to be in the deck, and considering he was the first Beyblade I ever bought, I said, well, if you're just going to kill the competition, go right ahead. I'll use you from now on.
Yeah, Phoenix is like the best thing to break things with, I'd say.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's still
Well,
really
especially
easily
on that
accessible.
160.
That's the
It
best
just looks
part.
magnificent. It looks
Yeah.
like a little
Hey, you guys
flaming
want to hear?
tornado.
You guys want to hear something wild? I just sold a
Oh.
blue Phoenix on eBay for $28 plus shipping today.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the next thing
$28?
I want to get besides replacing my Wizard Rod is the blue Phoenix, so I can get that blue Hexa as well as a slightly heavier Phoenix mold.
Yeah, and yeah, Chad. The reasoning I think that's going on is Hasbro blue Phoenixes, I believe, are guaranteed to be mold 3.
Yeah.
And then part 2 is it's the only way for U.S. players to get the blue Hexa, which a lot of players care about color customization. So it's one of those situations where Walmart, Target, GameStop, they only have they get their bays in these giant boxes, right? And you get like 3 of this one, 3 of that one, 3. That's why Whale Wave is so hard to get here. With the one with Elevate here in Hasbro, is because they only get Whale Waves in conjunction with how many, let's say, orange Drandaggers they get. They can't just order Whale Waves, right?
Yep. I get it.
So that's
why I'm going to buy
problem.
from you, or I'll buy from Egg Salad, or whoever has got a blue
listen,
Phoenix.
I don't, guys. For anyone who knows, I vend at the events. I think everyone locally knows that. I don't sell stuff like that at our local events because I could not charge someone in our community that outrageous of a price for something that's $7.99 at the Target. Okay,
Yeah.
like I couldn't do that to our community. However, if I'm running through Walmart and I see an extra one, yeah, I'm not lying. I might pick it up and flip it on eBay. Like that's fine. That's to me that's totally different.
I was just saying I'll buy it from you
I
or
agree.
Egg Salad because it's easier that way. But all right. So, anyways, you mentioned Elevate, and here's Elevate, and here's where things get interesting because I'm putting that in A tier.
Yeah, it's not S tier anymore. People aren't using Dragoon as much.
Well, and that's
Well,
the thing.
not even just that. Let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. Elevate is good on one Beyblade and one Beyblade only, and that's Dragoon. Which is it great on Dragoon? Yes, but is it good on any other Beyblade?
Nah,
What I
not
thought.
really.
Right, and that's why I'm
No, and
I'd like to see it at least in B or maybe even C tier because it is only good on one specific bay.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
So
it's still A because it's like because of this bit alone, and again, it's like situational. But like this makes Dragoon broken. Like this,
yeah,
this
like this
broke
is
Dragoon.
and
Right,
and that's the thing, Cake. Like I understand what you're saying, and if we were talking about a bit that like was the best bit on Crimson Garuda or something, which is definitely not an S tier Beyblade, I would agree like B or C would be fine. But Cobalt Dragoon was literally meta defining for months and is still used to great effect by many players today. And it is the only bit that works on this blade. And I don't know. I just think A is probably correct for this. I have to agree with Martine and Chad on this one.
Yeah.
I will say I don't know if I agree with the one thing that you just said with Elevate being the only good thing on Dragoon, because people have proven Level is another great contender for a Dragoon, especially if you want to make him a more attack bay and less of a stamina spin controlling bay.
So my problem with that, so I don't disagree that you can use level on Dragoon, and it's not a bad bit on Dragoon, right? Like I'm not trying to say that. What I'm going to tell you though is that yeah, you can turn Cobalt Dragoon into more of an attack type bay with that bit, but then you're competing against actual attack type bays, and I don't think anyone's running Cobalt Dragoon as an attacker right now over Shark Scale or Hover Wyvern.
That I can more agree with. But yeah, I think at the very least it's low A. If you're willing
Yeah, I
to
mean,
go, if you're willing to split the difference with me there, Cake, and put it at low A.
You know, I will meet you decently in the middle at low A. I would do that. Because, yes,
Yeah.
it does make Dragoon really good, very low, and so powerful. Like we saw it this weekend. I think anyone that ran Dragoon, probably 95% of them had it on Elevate. So I do agree.
Oh, 100% had it. I
Yeah.
didn't see a single Dragoon without it this
But
week.
you weren't judging, so you didn't really get to see all the bays.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
all I can tell you is T-Dog always does really well with it on Elevate, like all the time.
That
Yeah.
is 100% true.
Mhm.
That man is.
I would
with
argue
Elevate.
that T-Dog is probably the best Cobalt Dragoon player in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a
Nah, that's
try on
wayward. I'm gonna
960
give.
Elevate, but
I mean, Wayward is just a good blader
Wayward's
overall.
just the goat.
Wayward is a menace on the Beyblade.
Yeah, but
very-
Wayward's not running that right now. That's
No.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that's wild.
Wayward
true.
actually ran Tyranno beat like over Cobalt Dragoon.
Which
Yeah.
is
Like
fair. Beat is
Like he
also
had
fair.
a
last
spot in his
weekend.
deck, and he chose that over Cobalt, which says something to me about what his preferences are, right?
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
No.
As someone who also is using Tyranno Beat currently, Tyranno Beat is fun. He's very cool. I
He-
like him a lot.
I mean,
Anyways,
I think Tyranno Beat is a great option for like. Listen, we all know the truth that at a certain point, Beyblade does become about finances. Not every single player was able to buy a drop attack stadium. Not every single player was able to buy a shark scale deck set. So for players who are in that boat, things like Tyranno Beat and Phoenix are still very solid competitive bays that you can use without having to order and import a bunch of stuff.
Yep,
That's 100% true.
agreed. All right, flat bit. Are we okay to put this in A? I'm
I
kidding.
think so.
It's C tier.
I think so. It's a C tier.
yeah,
It's-
at least. But
I
now,
think flat is the king of C tier bits. Like it's right in the middle because it can make some Beyblades really good attackers, but also the stamina on it is so
It's bad.
ridiculously bad.
Yeah. It's good for aggressive combos, but
yeah.
Exactly. So I think that should be the king of our C tier bays, as in like top of C.
It has a weak mid to late game versus like it has a really good early game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I also agree having
Literally king of the middle of the road, because it's like at the beginning of the game, you better dodge it. But if you dodge it, congratulations, you've just earned yourself the easiest victory in Beyblade history.
which is very possible because all you got to do is at the very beginning just reverse dash and try to hope for the best.
Yep. All
All right.
right, now it's free ball.
Now it's free ball. So F tier.
You're funny.
Ah.
A, A.
I say A tier just
A,
under
yeah.
ball. I feel like ball definitely seems to have more stamina and is a lot less bursty than free ball from my testing at least, but free
Yep.
ball is still an amazing bit.
Free
Just
ball
not
is
a-
pretty good.
See, I don't know. I'm in a different camp on that. I think ball is maybe a little more universal of a bit, but I think free ball on the bays it works on is a better bit than ball. Like like free ball is amazing on Silverwolf, for instance, right? And I would never argue to use regular ball on Silverwolf.
Definitely.
That's fair.
Definitely. It's because of the way that you kind of want Silver Wolf to behave when it's spinning in the stadium too, and you want like your opponent to be hidden on your little spinning lower blade. I forget what that's called.
The free spin, the free
free
spinning.
spin, right?
Yeah. It's interesting. We bring up Silverwolf. I know it's a little bit off topic, but I noticed at this past event this past weekend, Silverwolf usage was down. I feel like.
I wonder why.
I think I had with all my games, I think I only had maybe one person using Silverwolf.
And what I think is happening is people who were using Silverwolf have swapped to Clock Mirage because of Mirage's advantageous matchup against Wizard Rod.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I was
because
using
Silverwolf was the upgrade to Wizard Rod for the longest time, because it had a much better shape and defensive capabilities than Wizard Rod. So it could actually, especially on free ball, it did well against all of the things that could kill Wizard Rod. But now that Shark Scale's in the mix, and now that people are seeing Silver Wolf is a very, very breakable Beyblade, unless you got the newer mold, which congratulations if you did. Yeah, it's just better to use Rod again, or Wizard Rod, or the Clock Mirage. Goodness gracious, my brain.
And Chad, to your point, I do feel like more serious bladers do not have the newer mold of Silverwolf unless they have specifically sought out a Hasbro one for that purpose. Because most serious bladers had already bought the TT version of Silverwolf, because at the time it was kind of a must-have bay, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the funny thing. Mine was a Hasbro one, so I guess I just
was it really?
Yeah.
And bro, that means you can't even have had it that long. Silverwolf's only been out since like midsummer. It's not like you've had that thing for a year, you know? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's so wild. Yeah.
Yay.
So it's fine because
where do you guys want to put that free ball at?
Beyblade. Oh, we already put it.
Okay. All right, what do we got next?
We got gear ball. Speaking of ball, we're just going to keep the balls going. We got gear ball.
F.
No, I don't know. I don't think these are that bad. They're not F. I feel like they're D maybe. All the gear balls. They're all
there's only one gear ball.
Like all the gears.
All the gear. Yeah, all those like the next 5 that we got coming up. I feel like the right bay hasn't come out for them yet, but I feel like they have potential.
Because here's the thing. Gear Point, I would not put in F tier. The rest of them, I have yet to see them do well. I would put them in D or F tier. I think Gear Point actually does belong in B, though. I have seen people use Gear Point very nicely. I mean, it's a gear, so it's going to be hitting the X rails a lot, but it's also got that nice little point in there, so it actually does have some good stamina to it. The problem is the rest of them, seem like they'd have great stamina, but the second the little jagged edge hits the stadium, it's over for them.
Yeah, they're more burst prone too. I don't know. I wouldn't say F. They're probably usable, probably D tier, and then to your point, maybe put gear point in like C, B, high C, maybe low B.
I'd put it in low B.
I mean, yeah, that all seems pretty fine to me.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, because again, I personally haven't seen any gears doing really anything.
My point exactly.
Yeah. All right, so let's just kind of do one at a time. So gear ball.
D.
Yeah, D.
So now,
Let's say
is it worse or better than gear ball? Or
Disc ball, you
disc
mean?
ball? Holy
I'd say it's
shit!
about the same. It's about the same.
I'd say it's slightly worse.
And I personally say it's slightly better, just because it's not so. Man,
Yeah, I don't know. Gear ball is kind of bad because it like
Gear ball
switches the
scrapes
weight of your
too much.
bay. Yeah,
and it just makes it so
least with-
high.
it makes you want
Yes.
a bay wheel.
Oh my gosh.
Bay
I think there's a
Hey,
song we
Will.
can make out of that.
Yeah, I'm okay with having gear ball before disc ball.
All right, now
Or,
gear flat, I'd actually put above disc ball.
in the D's.
Yeah,
Yep.
still D.
Needle under gear ball.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got it.
Gear point below vortex and cyclone.
And
Yeah.
again, like the gears make just all these bays so tall.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have seen people make gear
work.
point work, especially on downward smash bays like Tyranno Beat. I have seen people start to run that for their attack combos to make Tyranno Beat just an absolute monster.
But just because you see them performing well, are they topping?
Is it considered topping if someone breaks a wizard rod with it mid-tournament?
No, I don't know. I
Like,
think like if you look at Gear Point and then you look at Excel, like Excel's definitely better than Gear Point. So at least
I agree on that.
yeah, so at least Gear Point is like right next to Excel, but I don't know if Gear Point would be better than Dot or Flat is the thing.
If you're going to put it in C, at least put it below flat. But I'm telling you this right now, when we do our testing on Wednesday, you might just change your mind on this. But just so people know, I think it's B tier.
Vile, do you have an opinion on gear point?
Not really, man. Bits that aren't like hyper meta, I don't really mess with, and I got into the game at a point where a lot of like the S tier bits were already out, so I don't have a lot of experience with the more, marginally used bits, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't even think I won that bit.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
And then
I don't even.
it
I'm not even
comes
gonna
on
go look.
Sting Unicorn.
Something unicorn.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Sting Unicorn. Oh, it does. I know. AJ has a couple.
All right. Then we got gear flat.
Below Gear Needle. Gear
Yeah.
Flat's the worst of them all.
That one is probably the worst one. Just look at it.
It looks ugly. It looks so ugly.
Just look at it, dude.
Yeah, look at it.
It looks
What's
like a
this next-
lightsaber hill.
What's this next one?
That's Glide. Now,
I don't have glide, so I don't have an input on this.
F.
I have input. F.
Nope. F.
wow.
Okay. Is it worse or better than bounce?
Definitely better than Bound.
Definitely better than Bound, but yeah, F.
But I mean, that's
I'm
Who's using that, bro? You're
surprised we're
trolling
putting
if you're
Glide
using
on F. From the small amount of time I got to use it, Glide seemed like a really fun bit.
So how well?
Yeah, I mean, it's
does-
definitely better than Bounce Spike, but like it's kind of like saying that having diarrhea is better than vomiting. Neither of those is great, right?
Good lord.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not,
What
bro.
an
We need to get this man
analysis.
drunk more often
What
for
is
the
it
podcast.
like? What does it come on? Where does Glide come off? Like what booster or random booster?
So it's not in any of that. It actually comes in the Phoenix Rudder deck set.
Yeah.
Rudder. Yeah, bro. Who bought that, bro? Come on now. Phoenix
He
Rudder
thought
with
it'd be
like
the next Phoenix meta.
yeah. Nah.
Here's the wild thing. I bet when it was like first being previewed, I bet a lot of people pre-ordered it at that time who were into the game because oh well, Phoenix Rudder is the evolution of Phoenix Swing. Like holy crap, it's gonna be great, you know? And then that just wasn't how that worked at all. Like
That's so. How free spinning is the ball in Glide then? Again, because I don't know, I don't have it. I've never really messed
I mean,
with it, so I don't know.
I can literally grab one right now and check. Hold on. So
I think it's like kind of like a ballpoint pen that got pushed in.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I think a good example actually is? For anyone who's a little older, like in their 30s, who used those mice back in the day with the roller ball.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of like that. Because I'm feeling it right now. It definitely moves around in there. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
But kind of like those mouse balls, it's not always perfect. You know, like.
Vile, I might need to try to get one off of you if you got an extra.
Yeah, we can talk.
All right, bet.
Same here. Anyways, back to the tier list.
All right, so now we got High Needle.
Oh God.
Another one that I believe could have pretty decent potential if need be, but is it doing anything now? No.
I
some
think
point-
that's low.
At some point, it
C.
was good. Yeah.
Yeah, at some
point
oh
it
yeah,
was good.
absolutely. That was probably very top tier back then.
Back when height didn't matter, it was really good. But then height started mattering, and now it's not only too tall, but what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this one's on you guys. I wasn't playing
right now.
back when this was good, so.
I probably put it at C tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's still C. You could still play it and not.
It's like it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Above Gear Point?
No.
Nah, under Gear Point.
Under Gear Point?
Yeah, I'd say under Gear Point.
All right, I'll accept that. That's fine. Well, since we have high, let's go to the low needle now.
I think that's actually B.
I'd put that in low B. It can be used, especially on defensive combos, but it's definitely not the best of the needles.
Absolutely. Now, oh nope, never mind. I don't know what this one actually is. Is this
it Unite?
No, Unite has the dot in the center of it. That looks like regular taper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is taper. Yeah, I think Unite's all the way down on the end.
Yep.
Yeah, because then we have high taper as probably one of this one or something.
So
yeah. Regular taper, are we okay with putting in B tier? Like it's not great, but you can definitely use it.
Definitely better than flat.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the highest. That's like above Cyclone even.
I'd put it above them, yeah, because it has much better control to it. So yeah, top of B tier is fine.
Yeah, that's definitely top of B tier.
Yeah, I do kick. I low key do like taper. It's probably one of the very first bits that I truly fell in love with. So I'm okay with that.
All right.
Now one of not the newest bit, but it's a pretty newer bit that we all have seen. I have it on one of my deck bays. I have it on my Gale Wyvern very good.
Is that kick?
This is kick.
It is kick.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
I have to say I literally I had a couple sealed ones sitting around. I just opened two, whatever you want to call them, Hell Reaper CX the other day, just to have some extra kicks around, so I didn't have to swap parts so much between bays.
Mhm.
And we all
I was
know
about to
Hell's
say,
Hell's
I think this
Reaper.
is the first attack bit that we can comfortably put in S tier.
Well, it's Hell's Reaper is a totally awful and abysmal bay outside of that, and I opened up two of them for this
it's
bit
not.
only.
It's not S tier. It's not S tier. It's
I
definitely
don't
A tier.
know. I kind
It's
of
a-
agree with
it's
S
a-
tier.
Nah, it's not S tier. It's like A. Like if
Martin,
you have to look at it
is
like
the most balanced attack bit that I've seen in a long time, and it gives a Beyblade a lot more stamina than I'd like to admit.
if we got ball in A tier, this thing's not higher than ball. But Hexa is definitely, you know what I mean? So like I would put it high A tier.
Really?
see, and
I wouldn't put it in S
I think
tier.
this, and I think this is better than ball. I think you see kick way more in the meta right now than ball.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you only
100%.
see
That's-
ball really on Wizard and maybe Silver Wolf.
Right.
Ball in the past would definitely have been S tier, but because the meta is now much more attack oriented, the attack bits really, really matter right now. And kick is just I'm just gonna say, I think kick is the king of the attack bits for specifically Beyblades that have downward smashes, specifically Hover Wyvern, Tyranno Beat. Again, mine is on Phoenix Wing because it actually has really good smashes on it. The thing that I like about kick as an attack bit is, unlike the rest of the bits, which can cause your attack bays to wobble, which can be good, but usually isn't, is if you launch kick right, your Beyblade is going to be very stable.
Yeah, and it also has pretty decent stamina as well for an attack bit.
Yeah, it's not terrible in the stamina department. I agree.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I like kick. And I would even like looking at predominant like attack bits from like today's era. I would say maybe not quite as good as low rush, but I might put it above regular rush. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Here's the thing: if we're gonna do high and lows for all the lists, I think at least kick deserves to be low S.
I mean that's up to the rest of you guys. Like I'm fine with that. But I got to hear everyone's input too.
Yeah.
A tier.
Low
A
S,
tier.
high A then.
High A. But
I'm
above
okay
ball.
with high A above both.
Martine feels very strongly about this one.
Right.
It's not S tier, guys. It's not S tier. S tier is only reserved for
Meta breaking combos, like Hover Wyvern 960 kick.
S tier is only reserved for rush and level, bro. That's it.
And
Everything
Hexa.
else is below that. And Hexa. That's it.
Would we put level as S? I mean, let's look
Level
at it.
is-
That's the next
Well,
bit.
hey,
Level's S
speaking of
tier.
level, that's actually the next bit.
Level's S tier.
See, in my mind personally, I'd put level at high A
And I
and
agree.
kick at low S, because I think kick does generally better than level.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit this one out. Level's my favorite bit in all of Beyblade, so I'm gonna be biased on this one. So I'm gonna let you guys decide.
Hey, no, you can slide us your opinion on level. Come on,
Slide
that's
in.
what this is all about.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
For us
it is-
to have
it is-
discussions
it
and
is-
debate.
So first off, it's I just think it's a really solid quality bit. I can run it on pretty much anything, even if there may be better choices. I feel like I can put level on almost any bay and it works pretty well. The other thing, and this doesn't actually matter for a tier list, but it seems to be the only bit that actually wants to go up top in the drop attack stadium, so that's kind of fun.
Hey, that makes it personally fun for you. That's totally valid. Not for the tier list, but just in general. That's valid to like a bit because it's more fun to use. Now, for the tier list, I think level and kick are on nearly the same level. It's just with the problem with level is it can be tilted, and the second an attack base scrapes the stadium, it's over. It's done, no matter how much stamina the bit gives it. And with kick, you don't have that happen so much because, again, at least from my testing, it keeps a Beyblade upright and very rigid in terms of like its topple ability, whereas level it can topple side to side, which is great for some Beyblades in order to like ratchet snipe or to deflect a hit, but that can also be to the Beyblade's detriment.
Right. Yeah, high A
Which is
tier.
It does
all
have
right, that
really
works.
good stamina though, which
It has more versatility than Wedge though, because you could like flat launch, you could angle
Oh, it
launch.
definitely has more versatility than Wedge, but we're not talking about Wedge yet.
no, we're not talking about Wedge for a while.
You know, or kick for that matter. I feel like
Mm,
it's like on the same level as kick, so I would just put it in A tier.
Well, now
Hi-
then
I can
higher,
agree with that.
high A tier,
Um,
yeah. Above
high
it,
A, above or low.
above
Mm.
kick. Yeah, I say high A above kick. For sure.
I'd agree. I can agree to the high A, but I'd say below kick. What do you think, Cake? Since
I also believe it is like it's not truly meta, and I haven't seen it really used hardly at all. I do actually really like level. I'd like to see it done more. And I was
That's because
thinking
it
about
came on
that.
your favorite bay.
Huh?
That's because it came on your favorite bay.
Dude, I love Samurai Saber. It's so good.
Samurai Saber
It's
is
so
the
good.
coolest. Let's just be honest. Samurai Saber is the coolest Beyblade. All the samurais have been so cool.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, right now in the current meta, I hate to say this because I love this bit. I would put it below kick on the tier list, just below
Okay.
it, but probably below it because when I watch all these YouTubers
Hey man.
like talk about their favorite combos, I hear kick more than I hear level right now.
That's fair too.
and who knows? Maybe
Hey,
I
in
but
like 2 months
at the
or
World
so.
Championship, bro, level is used 16% versus kicks 5%.
Was it really? Wow, I didn't even know that.
Interesting.
Well, I'm okay with
Japan
putting
uses a
level.
lot different
I
combos
think
than
it's still
we use,
A though. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we're
fair.
not
Here's
disagreeing
the
with
thing.
level
Here's the
being
caveat.
lower than that.
Yes, here's my caveat for level. The second Meteor Dragoon comes out, I can almost guarantee level's going to be used a lot more to make Meteor a very, very versatile and stamina driven attack spinning left bay.
For sure.
And
So,
also color coordination.
that's fair. And again, we don't know how well Meteor's going to go or anything else, or that new bit that's going to be coming out with it, Jolt. That's a
Jolt
weird
looks
looking.
so
Oh my
weird.
god, what the
It's
hell?
literally Excel but with a thinner like base. I don't have high hopes for Jolt, but I have high hopes for Meteor.
Oh yeah, Meteor's gonna be so good. But we'll get there maybe next week when
When
we
we
talk
get
about
there.
the new releases. But
Exactly.
overall, I'm okay
Okay,
with
what's
putting level at high A.
Yeah.
yes. Interchangeable for people at home, whether you'd put it above kick or not. That's going to be up to you.
Yeah.
You've heard a lot of us personally put kick above level. Martine prefers level above kick. If you have any opinions on which one you like more, please put it in the comments. We'd love to hear your opinions on which of these two attack bits you personally enjoy running more.
And again, these are just our opinions. It's not the opinion. Just like everything else, all these other tier lists that are around, and just like our Bay list that we did a couple weeks ago, these are just our opinions. Not saying ours are dominant or anything else like that. if you guys have a different tier list, that's 100% fine. We respect all of those and everything, but these are just how we personally see these bits being played today.
Exactly. Now, we haven't gotten to this part yet, so now's the perfect time to do it. Hey, ladies and
Oh.
gentlemen, you want to know where's the best place to get any of these bits if you want to try them out personally?
Where's that at, Chad?
Why, I think it's at Bays and Bricks.
Wow. Tell more.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, be sure to visit Bays and Bricks today and use code SPINZONE to save 7% off your order. That's SPINZONE at Bays and Bricks for 7% off your order. This coupon is usable twice per account.
Fantastic.
That's really funny because I was just about to say we haven't done the thing yet, but I wasn't sure we wanted to do it right in the middle of the bits tier. That's funny.
Anyway,
Usually we try to do it at the beginning, but it seemed like Cake really wanted for us to dive into this, so, you know.
It's all Cake's fault. You're right.
yeah.
I was saying now that was the perfect segue for it. Now, speaking of segues, low rush or low flat, I mean.
Low flat. I personally like
Mm,
low
Low A
flat
tier.
because I have it on my Samurai Caliber. It just makes it
I think
so
it's B
small.
tier. I think it is a solid B tier attack type bit.
Yeah, it's only good
I'm
on
okay with-
Shark.
Yeah, I think it's
Think
better
so.
than Taper.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Not as good as Elevate.
Yeah.
No. So perfect.
Ooh, speaking of as good as Elevate, next up is Low Orb.
Low Orb.
I'm going to be honest. I think it's better than Elevate. And with the Beyblade meta the way it's shaping up right now, it may end up being better than Free Ball and Ball. But for now, I think it's still not as good as Free Ball and Ball. But
Are
it
you
is
just
a
saying that because
great
you're biased,
choice.
or
I feel like Low Orb's
You know,
alright.
in terms of the fact that like I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but besides the CX Beyblades, which are getting bigger for some reason, a lot of normal Beyblades are starting to get smaller in order to try to undermine Shark Scale and its incredible upper hit abilities.
interesting?
So I think Low Orb may be better in the future, especially as a stamina option for going against Shark.
So where would you personally? Because I know you run Low Orb probably more than we do.
Yes, I have been running it on my Tyranno Beat, and it's actually made it really good at countering and destabilizing Shark. So again, I'd put it above Elevate, but I would not put it above Ball or Free Ball, as it's still not quite there yet.
I'm. What about you, get Martine Vile Low Orb?
Yeah, Low A tier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think A is fine. Egg did really well with it this past weekend.
Yeah, what did he run his with?
Hover Wyvern.
Okay, interesting.
Yes. And it actually did fairly well on Low Orb against Shark again.
Yeah.
Because we've gone from will it beat Wizard Rod to can it survive Shark Scale, and also can it beat Clock Mirage?
All right. Now we got Low Rush.
Low Rush. All right. I think if none of the other attack bits deserve the S tier spot, Low Rush deserves the S tier.
Oh, I was wondering where you were going with that.
I think Low Rush is one of the best attack bits right now, not only because of its low height to give it an advantage against bays like Shark Scale, but the stamina the Rush line has been just phenomenal for a very thin, flat piece of plastic.
I think you could probably say all that about Rush as well, besides it being short.
Exactly. That's what I
So,
mean by the Rush line is low Rush and Rush are just their stamina is really good, but I do think low Rush deserves S tier, and I believe normal Rush would go into A tier,
high A tier.
middle of A tier.
Interesting.
Because unfortunately, again, the meta is very much things are starting to shrink. Beyblade combos want to get low.
Yeah, because we're all about trying to get the burst on, and
Well, exactly. Like Beyblades need to hit Clock Mirage's ratchet or it will win. And getting
Vile.
Ratchets are S
taller
tier,
is
guys.
not
What are you guys
going to
talking
be.
about?
We're
The
talking
Rushes
about
are
low
S
rush.
tiers. The Rush, low Rush, Rush S tier, bro.
Both of them.
I love those bits. Both of them. S tier.
Yeah,
S tier.
I do agree. Both of them do, at least in my opinion, both of them do deserve to be in Rush or in S tier.
S tier. Clock Mirage isn't that good that Rush is gonna start being A tier, bro. No way. No way.
It's already starting to.
Mm-mm. S tier. Still S tier.
What about you, Vile?
I
I
can
would
hear
put
the
them both.
fear in his voice.
I would put them both in S, but I would put low Rush above Rush.
Okay.
Hover Wyvern 960 Rush, dude.
So I
Tough,
like
dude.
I like I
Oof.
like 170 low Rush right now. Or no, that's on Shark Scale. Never mind, Shark Scale. I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
All right,
So yeah, maybe that's right. Maybe Martine's right on that.
low Rush.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
both of
low
them
rush is good with 760 because it what do you say? It like counterbalances the weight, so that it makes the weight on the blade kind of be more centered than, so it won't bay wheel as much pretty much versus like on rush, just regular rush, you just put it on 960 and it'll hit pretty good. Even if you tilt it, then it's gonna get downward or upward smashes instead of it being one or the other. It'll be like a mix of both.
All
And
right,
who doesn't like riding the X rail, man? Like that's the whole point of the
yeah,
X rail,
yeah, it makes it a lot more funner.
dude. That I love just seeing it go.
So are we agreeing all of them are S tier?
I mean, that's where I'm at.
If
Yeah.
you guys want to put it in there, that's fine. I still think Rush is starting to fall out of the meta here.
I don't see it leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, I didn't see many people running Rush during that last tournament, but who knows?
Chad, that was your perfect cue to say when Cake was like, I don't see it leaving the meta anytime soon. Then you were supposed to say, well, then you must be blind, Cake.
True.
I don't know what that would be a reference to, but all right.
No, it's not even a specific reference. It just would have been a good line.
Are you
Like,
saying because I wear glasses? Wow, rude.
Yep.
Speaking
I'm-
about
I'm-
being rude,
Speaking
Metal
about
Needle.
being rude, high F
Metal
tier bit.
Needle. Ooh, F tier. Make it its own
The-
tier. Yeah.
it's so
Yeah,
bad.
why
Get it
was
out of
this
here.
Why was this
Mandy?
made, bro? Why was this made? Right there.
I preferred when it said, "Why was this Mandy?"
who
Why
is
was this
Mandy?
Mandy?
Why
I
was
don't know.
this-
That's how he spelled it. MANDE.
I know.
Mandy.
I fat fingered it, but why was this made?
To sell more stadiums.
Honestly, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah, I almost feel like that's literally the
Why was this
reason.
made, bro?
No,
Like,
I can confirm this is the reason because they made this same mistake back in Metal Fight. They knew it was ruining stadiums, so they came out with metal tips that wouldn't do it. They I don't think they made a metal tip for burst, and then as soon as X came around, they're like, "Oh, let's do another metal point. That's not going to cause issues again."
Oh my god. That is
it's like
wild.
wild.
That's so wild.
Takara, you guys are goofy, silly people, and I need you to stop making pointy metal bits to use in plastic stadiums that are as thin as the American way of living.
Well, then, like Vile said earlier in the episode, like they are re-releasing it for some damn reason.
Yeah, I don't understand what the point of that is. Like, no one was like, "Oh yeah, guys, in your U.S. version of the Nightmail customized set, we really want Metal Needle." Like, not a single player said that, not one.
No, you could tell like
Again,
people that
it's just
are
all
making these.
stadiums.
You could tell that people that are making these decisions do not play the game whatsoever.
Well, and that's half the problem, right? I mean, that's why things like Magic the Gathering, like the quality of the sets and like the balancing have improved so much over the years because like now everyone who works on that stuff actually plays the game. It's the same
Yep.
reason League of Legends, Riot hired people who were playing professionally to come onto the team and, help advise them as to future releases and changes they're going to make. You can't expect to have a balanced, good game and understand what the players want if nobody who's designing the stuff actually plays. Like,
Right. And
Exactly.
like the ban list for any like TCG, they
yeah,
yeah, they actually do research on those and like what's
yeah,
topping and what's broken, what can we kind of take away that's going to slow it down, which is awesome. But then like you said, we have
Yeah.
like League of Legends. For me, it was Call of Duty. Like you got all of these big name games and everything,
Oh, let's
which
not talk about Call of Duty. That
which are designed by people that probably have never logged in besides just for like maybe test purposes.
no, listen. The Call of Duty people are already sad after playing that campaign mode. Let's not bring up that.
oh my god,
Good
Yeah,
lord.
just more cookie cutter shit.
Oh no,
And
no, 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 no. I've got great news and terrible news. The great news is they decided to do something new. The bad news is all the characters have red mist alts and can turn into giants. And you have a scarecrow boss fight.
so
it all sounds terrible.
you're saying that the creators are on acid. Okay, got it.
Yes, one of the boss fights is literally a person turns into a giant and you fight in a red mist filled like rocky stadium, and instead of it being like interesting like the scarecrow missions in Arkham, you're just shooting at this big guy who just randomly like punches the ground and it sends out a shockwave that you have to jump over.
Weird.
So
It's
basically,
it's so bad.
yeah, so kind of leading back into it, literally the same thing. Creators and designers don't know the games that they are creating or working for.
Exactly.
Hence, why the hell
All
do we
right.
need another Metal Needle release when we only have one, and that's one too many?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Now,
F
what
F
about
F F
Orb?
F.
No, it has its own.
Oh, oh yeah, I like that tier. That's good.
Appreciate it.
Can we put Orb in B tier? I think it's still an all right alternative to your ball or your free ball, but it's not as good as either of them.
I'm okay with B tier.
Yeah, that works.
Like low B
Perfect.
tier.
Yeah, I'd say Orb is low B tier because again, it works. It's just nowhere near as good as the just realizing it the three yellow ball bits that we have already.
Yeah, and that's pretty fair. Um,
Point. Oh, okay. This is the one of the other attack bits I would have 100% be okay with putting in S tier. I think
Interesting.
this broke the mold for attack bits for the longest time. Because you have the same attack power as Rush, but it has way more stamina than Rush ever did.
A tier, just use Rush.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You gotta
see what I'm
compare
dealing with,
point to
people?
Rush. If you compare point to Rush, but it's not Rush, it's like when your mom says we have Beyblades at home, and
Oh
they're
my
the old
God.
wooden, spinning tops that you gotta spool on a string. Nah,
You folks see
Wow.
what I have to deal with every
A tier.
single day.
That's wild.
Oh my
All
god,
right,
I'm
so
done.
is it less than Kick?
I mean, again, I would have had all of them in S tier, but if we're gonna have it in A tier, then yes, I would say Kick is better because of the fact that it's
Kick
a
is
more
better.
defensive bit.
It's
I do
higher than
think
Orb. For
Orb is
sure.
in B tier, so yeah, you're correct.
Wait, what's that other one? What's the
This is low.
It's
It's the
definitely
ball bit.
Low
It's
the
orb.
ball
ball
bit.
and free ball.
Free ball? It's
Yep.
definitely lower than ball and free ball. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm pretty okay with it.
All right.
I mean, it's still S tier, but do you think it's better than any ball or free ball, Chad?
I think in the current meta, yes. But if you guys
I think
don't
it's on
disagree, that
par.
if you guys disagree,
Yeah.
that is totally fine.
I think it's like the same. So it's like hard to like. You could put it in between the two balls.
Oh my god.
Put the just.
I see what you tried to do there. We're not doing that. No, god damn it. No, we're moving on.
Yeah, because
It's
basically,
terrible because both the ball bits are facing separate ways too, so it almost looks like exactly what Martin was trying to make it look like.
yeah, yeah. So basically, ball and free ball, we all can kind of agree that they're their own like separate or together thing. Like you can't have one without the other.
They both work relatively the same.
Correct. That's what I was trying to get at.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, yeah. One of these things is not like the other.
All right.
All
Speaking
right.
of S tier bits, Quake.
Honestly, it probably falls under like, why was this made?
I wouldn't go that far. I'd
I
put it
don't
in
know,
D tier.
dude.
Quake.
I've seen it be used in combos, but I don't think it's why was this made, and I don't think it's F tier because it still functions.
I think Quake is high C.
Wow.
Under flat. It's under
No.
flat, in between dot. Quake is just as good as XL, pretty much.
I don't think I can
No.
agree with
I don't
that
agree.
based off of premise.
I don't agree
I
with that
think
at
it's
all.
D tier at best.
I think it's D.
I think it's the king of the D tier because it's like, hey, this bit can be useful, but good luck making it useful.
Right. I mean, if you
Because
can...
the way I
high
like to
high
think of
D.
the letters is S is must use, A is appropriate appropriate to use, B is it can be used, C is it's 50-50, D is it can be used but good luck, and F is just why would you use this? And then obviously the last one is why was this even made?
I don't know. I think it's like C. You could use it.
Yeah, but why?
I know niche case scenario, but like it won a tournament like a while ago in Asia.
No shit. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't ever see that bit winning a tournament.
No way.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vile? You're being real quiet about this, mister.
Yeah, because I don't have this is not even sort of a meta bit, so I couldn't care less if you guys put at the bottom of C, the middle of D, top of F. I mean, I don't have an opinion on this guy. It just doesn't. It's irrelevant.
I'm
Again,
okay.
I'm willing to put it high D,
I will
almost
put
C tier, but I don't think it quite breaks the ceiling to C tier.
no, because I would rather use high needle than Quake.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
high needle is the lowest C tier.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Oh
could
boy.
I personally can't go any higher than D on Quake.
That is yeah. All right. So for the next contender for why was this made?
Rubber Accelerate.
God, it is so bad.
Like I like
The
the
fact
idea
the
of
fact
what
you
they were
have to break it to make it usable is crazy.
well, yeah, it's basically the same thing with like Impact Drake. Like you gotta wear it down so it can be usable. Which then we go back to actual Elevate. Rubber Excel is basically a rubberless Excel or Elevate.
It would be, again, if Rubber Excel came as the Awakened mode instead, it would be S tier for sure, without a doubt.
Man,
Because the Awakened, which yes, that is what they're calling it, and it's definitely not Awakened.
yeah,
But the Awakened mode
Rubber
is
Excel stock
ridiculous.
brand new
yes.
is definitely D.
Why was this made?
No, really, it's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. It's just like
And this is just another bit that I've never used, so I have not a clue.
I like the sound it makes when you like it's a cool sound. I don't know.
What does it make?
I don't know. I'd need to like hear it again. It's kind of like level, but it's like more of a whirring sound. Where it's
It,
like, I don't know.
if level was
How to
an
describe it.
I'll put it in a way that any gentleman with some class can understand. If when you release level, it sounds like a hybrid car starting its engine, this sounds like a full-on electric car starting its engine.
Yeah, dude.
So
Like hybrid sounds like it's got a little bit of gasoline to it. Meanwhile, the Rubber XL sounds like it's 100% battery operated with electronic wires.
yeah, I don't have an input because I don't know.
My
Yeah.
input is it's a fun bit, but it is one of the worst bits in Beyblade.
So low F.
Yeah, low F.
We can put it in low F again. I'd honestly put it in why was this made, because it's like you could have again this could have easily been. Think about it. If that band was on Elevate, Elevate would 100% be the S tier be all end all of bits.
Hmm.
Because that's one of Elevate's biggest problems is the fact that it just bursts so damn easily.
You're not wrong.
Anyway, what the hell is this one again?
Is that Spike?
Yeah,
F tier. I didn't even remember it existed.
yep. Uh,
Yeah, right there.
yeah, that's fine. And again, just nothing too
It's a
crazy about
nothing.
that one. It's basically a
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
All right, high
Now this
taper.
one, I cannot give an. I've never used high taper before.
Yeah. I feel like everything else is like maybe high taper. Where do we put regular taper at?
We
So we
put
put it
B
mid
tier?
B.
oh
Yeah.
yep, right there.
Yeah, I'd say it's like with the regular taper.
Interesting.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'd put it one rank below just to be safe, because like
Yeah.
it's taper but
Like high
taller. Which,
C. And it's a little bit taller, yeah. So it's like,
So literally right below it.
yeah, right
yeah,
below.
that's
That's good.
perfect actually.
Yeah, literally right
right.
below it.
Transpoint.
This one comes on
Transpoint.
Vile's favorite base.
Yep.
It does. This is my least favorite part of that bay.
I think this is like Transpoint is like a D or C.
I'd
definitely
go
low.
C because it can be used, and the Beyblade that uses it the best, from what I've heard at least, is Scorpio, which makes sense because the mode switching gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, I think D is probably appropriate for this.
Yeah, D is it's not that good. It's not that good.
Is it better than all of these?
I'd say it's better than all of them.
It's
I'd put
better
it at the
than
top of D.
top of D, yeah.
Is it better than Quake?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah. No, and I 100% agree. I'm just getting your guys' input on it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the next one?
Now, I have a personal opinion on
S tier.
here.
S tier.
Okay, I was about to say I will fight tooth and nail for S tier.
S
This
tier.
thing is ridiculously good.
Nah, this is S tier.
What
this
is it?
S tier.
It's Under Needle.
Underneath. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the bit that comes on Golem Rock, and that's the one that someone used on their
S tier.
Wizard
Yeah.
Rod in the tournament that actually managed to make top 8 with it.
Under Needle coming with Golem Rock is the only reason why Golem Rock is a good Beyblade.
I don't agree with you there.
I like Golem Rock fine.
I think the Golem Rock Beyblade is very usable, especially as an attack type or a defensive, and it comes with a really, really wonderful 160, and then you got Underneedle. I think it's the perfect little Beyblade package. And again, I didn't do too terribly with mine on 960 Underneedle.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're running Golem Rock, it should be on Under Needle. And maybe if you're running Golem Rock on Rubber XL, you're probably not gonna do that good.
Oh God, don't run Golem on Rubber XL. That's dumb. All right. Now we have Unite next.
Another one that I personally haven't used a whole lot.
C tier.
I was about to say, has anyone used it?
C tier, like above dot.
That's
Just as good as high taper, but it's just it's just boring. Who's gonna use that?
That's
fair.
I personally rather use taper than, but that's just me.
And then there's Wedge.
Wedge
Okay.
is kind of
Wedge is
underutilized.
amazing. The problem is it bursts a lot. So I'd put it
I feel like
in
it's
my
under.
heart. I want to put it A tier for how well it can be, but because of its burstiness, I think top of B is fine.
I feel like it's like higher than Cyclone.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like right there, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just don't
Are
like
you, are you on the same?
I just don't personally like how small like the head is. So it's really bad late game.
Like if you compare it to the top two in B, it's like you might as well just run the first one just because of the burst resistance.
I'm telling you this right now. There is a community of Wedge players who are readying their pitchforks because of that decision.
Oh my God.
Well, then
I don't know why, but from what I've seen on the internet, Wedge is one of those bits that has a dedicated fan base. Anytime I posted any of my defensive builds that weren't running Hexa, the first thing I saw, like Silverwolf or Golem, the first thing I'd see in the comments is, why aren't you using Wedge? You should be using Wedge. Just run Wedge instead.
Well,
yeah, it's still B. I mean, if you compare it to all those other ones, like even A is kind of like just fighting.
At the very least, I'd put
space.
Wedge above Taper because people are using Wedge. I don't see many people running
more than
Taper
taper.
anymore.
No, I will agree to that, and not low flat, but yeah, I do see it more than taper. All right,
And now for Zap.
One of the very last bits that we have on this list, but we did from the list. This is a list that I just randomly found. There were a couple
Yeah.
bits that I could not find. So we will get to that after we do this.
Zap. It's definitely the bit of all time. C tier.
Yeah, high C.
Yeah, it can definitely be run on quite a few Beyblades, but I just don't see it being used that much.
Right.
Now, I think the only two that aren't on this list are the two brand new ratchet slash bit
Well,
mixes that.
yes and no.
Oh,
Someone actually put up in chat. So shout out to Psycho Pump.
ooh,
Yeah.
what's up, Psycho?
Merge.
Oh, that's right, merge. That goes into why was this made?
I
The same with the other
honestly,
two bits.
my God, Merge is so bad. It's so high. Like, why are you made?
I get where they were coming from with merge, but merge, as it turns out, is awful.
And it comes on probably one of my favorite bays. Not the favorite of me, but just why?
One of them.
Yeah.
I get where they were coming from. Coat Sharp in Metal Fight was a bit that literally broke the game.
Yeah, but
Again, the best combo in terms of defense and stamina in Metal Fight uses Coat Sharp. The problem is, and here's what I'm going to say, and some people might agree with me, some people might disagree with me. They needed to learn from what made Hexa work and then lessen the amount of rubber on each side by just a little bit. Like the height of the rubber, reduce it a little bit, because the reason Coat Sharp worked is it did have a point to it, but it was a rounded point, and the rubber peaked out just enough on the sides that if it got hit, the rubber would immediately halt its movement. But the rubber was also hard enough that it could like conceivably roll on it. And that's what made Flame 230 CS so good, was the fact that you had this Beyblade that could literally like roll around on the stadium on its side and still outspin things.
and one of the very last bits that I can think of, and it is debated if it is a bit or a ratchet or it's both. It's Turbo, everyone's favorite bit. Everyone's favorite bit ratchet.
I was going to say there's Turbo, and then there's the one that comes on Emperor Might. Those
Yeah,
are technically two different bits in how they work.
Yeah, but not,
Okay.
not everyone
Is there a why was this made? I mean, they're both
Yeah.
shit, right? Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
I put both of them in why was this made. They're both awful. They're both simple ratchet, which we'll get to that when we talk about the ratchets, but Takara, why?
because they are pricks.
Yeah, like I like the idea of what they were trying to do, but it wasn't there. It wasn't
No.
there for Turbo. So why try it again with Might? But I don't know.
The idea was amazing. The execution was as sloppy as the French Revolution. Now
Oh
on
my
to the
God.
ratchet.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Am I wrong?
I mean,
Exactly.
so here is our bit list right here, ladies and gentlemen. I think it looks pretty decent. And again, if you have your own tier list, let me know in the comments. I literally read all the comments. I replied to all of them the best that I can. So comment what you like about our list, what you don't like about our list, what you would move, and anything else like that. Let me know. And now something that's gonna not take over an hour and a half to do.
Thank goodness.
They are the ratchets.
I think we make this simple for ourselves and just go with each of the numbered sides, with the caveat that we're talking about the 60, 70 versions, because 80s are all F tier or why was this made tier.
I wouldn't go, why was this made tier? Oh, hold on. Actually, I gotta make that over on this one.
Oh, you'll definitely need it for at least one Beyblade. I'm telling you that right now.
One Beyblade or one ratchet?
One ratchet. Can we just immediately put M85 in there?
Oh man.
Go ahead. It has to be done.
Oh man.
Takara, you messed up so badly making that a simple ratchet. I know why you made it a simple ratchet, but it's a beefy metal ratchet. You could have made it a regular ratchet and it wouldn't have broken the meta. You guys are fools. You're silly. You're jesters.
Oh my god. Yeah, just keep letting them have it. Go ahead.
As someone who bought a Tricerapress specifically for that ratchet, thinking it would be good, you guys, you guys owe me money, and I didn't even buy the Beyblade.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyway.
All right, so 0, 60, 70.
Yep, 0, 60, and then 0, 70.
I think it is low B, high A. It's definitely very usable if you want a ratchet that doesn't burst, but it's not as good as the king of the unburstable quotation ratchets.
Yeah, I like it at B, honestly.
I'm okay with it at B.
Yeah, both of
Definitely.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like all
yeah.
I like them at B.
I feel like they're all right. You know, they're not
Yeah,
bad.
like
Okay.
they're not bad whatsoever.
You know?
I actually enjoyed my Ghost on the 070.
All right.
What's that?
Now, this might be an unpopular opinion what's
One-
coming next, but
160,
I believe
170.
160, 170 is S tier.
Oh, I know. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
all
was
the one
afraid maybe
series.
people might think they're A tier because of the fact that they can burst, but I find not only are they some of the hardest ratchets to burst, but the fact that you have a chance to come out the pocket
Yeah,
technically makes them better than the 9, 60, 70 line.
100%.
Yeah, I like 160, 170 for sure.
Oh yeah. And now we got
All right.
260,
Uh,
Why was
270.
this made?
why was this made?
Why was this made? Yeah.
Hey, you know
No.
what's the best kind of ratchet to not make in a series where ratchets can be hit? A two-sided ratchet that has an entire door that says "hit me" on it.
Yeah, not. Yeah, I don't think anyone is running any twos. I'd
People
rather
were on the shark, not shark scale, the one that came before it, keel shark
Keel
and
shark.
croc bite, were able to use the 260 ratchet fairly easily, especially on a low bit. But just because one Beyblade is able to use it does not make it a good ratchet.
Nope.
But I will say it does line up with those two with that Beyblade, the keel shark, very nicely. So I'll give it a thumbs up for that.
All right, so 360,
360, 370.
360, 370.
I would put it in low S, high A. It's one of the better
360
I
stamina.
put 360 in S.
S
Okay.
tier.
Yeah.
The other two are C tier
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
because they're too high for their contact points to mean anything unless they're on like Silver Wolf, which you might as well just run a 60 height. So it's C because the 0 series ratchets are definitely better than the 3-point ratchets
You know what? I'm okay with that.
on those heights.
So 60, 70, or 70, 80 for
Yep.
C tier for the 3 line. Okay.
And now we got 455.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an opinion on simple ratchets. I believe they all belong in the why was this made category because seriously, why were they made?
I mean,
Well,
no, I don't know why they were made, but definitely a D tier.
they're D tier, yeah.
D
They're
tier
for
for sure.
Clock Mirage, but
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
No, Clock Mirage was made to use the simple ratchet.
And I hate
It
that.
could have used a normal ratchet.
Yeah, I just don't think any other bay was made to use a simple ratchet. And like, if a bay can run a normal ratchet, it shouldn't run a simple ratchet. That's just the way it exists right now, and that's kind of wild.
Exactly, which is why I personally think all the simple ratchets deserve to burn in the 4th circle of hell, right in greed.
Oh, Jesus. And now we are on the 4s. 460, 470, 480.
I think
B.
467. I think
460
460
is probably B,
is
and the rest are
C
D.
tier. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
So-
thought I was going to sound weird for saying 460 in B, and I was going to be okay with putting it in C, but hey, that works too.
I think it's
I
okay.
think it's usable.
It's usable. It's still 60 height. It's just like
Yeah.
it's not
So
great.
one thing, while you're putting the other 2 in the C tier that I've noticed is for those who may not have tried it, 460 has an interesting interaction with Cobalt in that you know where the screws are on Cobalt Dragoon when you're looking at the bottom of it, right?
Yes.
Right.
The 460 lines up with those perfectly. So technically the 460 actually does really nicely line up on Cobalt Dragoon. Does that mean I'm going to be running it on 460? No, but I might try it on 460 just to see how it does, because it is interesting that it lines up with what might be the heaviest parts of Cobalt.
Okay.
Anyways,
agree.
560 is A tier,
A tier,
if not
yeah.
S tier.
It's not us for sure.
560.
It's close
Yeah.
to it.
And then the other 2 are probably like C to D tier.
Yeah.
I'd put them in D tier. They're not worth it at that height.
They're just too tall.
I personally think 570 is a C tier, but then 580.
D tier, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, D tier, yeah, 580, because like
Very low D tier because it's just too bulky.
Yep.
Way
All right,
too
so
bulky.
next is that's
660.
660. I think
probably
660. I'd put it high B.
B. Yeah.
I'm okay with high B.
Yeah,
Because
I think it's definitely. I think it's
typically
definitely one of the
works
worst
with
of
one
the.
Beyblade.
Yeah, I think it's one of the worst of the 60 series.
That's fair.
And then
Is
670.
that 670? Oh,
670.
D tier.
D. Who's using that?
Yeah.
Bam.
All right. I believe
pretty simple.
760
Seven.
belongs in A tier.
High A tier.
I love 760.
There's some 60 solid, bro.
is so good.
I've been just really loving 7s overall.
It adds nice bulk to the Beyblade, and it makes them a little bit heavier, which in a game where every gram matters, I'm quoting our best friend Akuna on that one. He said that, and I think that is the perfect quote for Beyblade X. In a game where every gram matters, that helps to make a otherwise useless Beyblade a little more usable.
I don't know. I love my 670 on my shark scale because it just adds, like you said,
Yes.
it adds weight to it, which gives it a whole lot more bump and everything, and just makes it
I'd
heavy.
go as far as to say it's one of the top defensive picks for a ratchet if you're not going with 160.
Yeah, so I'm just a little
Right.
biased on the 760 right now, but 770.
Is that 770?
770.
S
And
tier.
Uh,
770. S tier.
Why S tier?
Because it's a little bit taller than like 60, but like it at least when I use it on like arrow, it just makes arrow a lot better without having arrow on like a 60 height ratchet if you want arrow a little bit taller.
So it's a D tier then.
Nah, what?
Jesus.
It's usable on arrow. Do you mean
Debate
Wizard
at
Arrow or
90%
Arrow
of the
Pegasus?
community can't
Because that's
afford.
what matters.
Arrow Pegasus.
I don't know if I'd necessarily agree. I still think 660 is the better of the two.
I don't know.
I'm
Bro.
okay
It's
with
S
putting
tier
it
just
at the
'cause
top
it's
of
red.
B tier or the low of A tier, though.
I'm okay with low A.
Put in low A.
All right.
Above the 760.
No, 760 is better than 770.
Dude,
Martine just
770 is good, actually. Trust. It's
I'm
slightly
sorry,
better.
Martine, I cannot
For
trust.
the shape, it's better that it's taller.
Tell you what, switch them around, Cake, and I'll make him a deal.
Uh-oh.
I will make a Tyranno beat combo on a 770 for Wednesday. And if I can beat everyone
you can have Tyranno beat Metal Coat on the 770 with the Red Rush.
I don't have. I mean, I can borrow a rush from AJ, but I do not have the metal coat. I have the regular beat Tyranno.
Oh, the regular one?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's still red though.
Still red.
yeah, that's fair. I will make a combo specifically for it. I might even put it on Kick just for the fun of it
You won't be a
to
man.
make
You won't
it
do
a
it.
red and black combo. But
I know,
here's the
unrelated.
caveat up there. Huh?
You know what we should do? We should have a tournament where it's only mono colors.
Ooh.
That could be fun.
So
Something to think
if you
about in the
pick a
future. But
color,
my
it's
deal for
like,
you is this, Martine.
yeah.
If I can beat Ashley and her entire deck, as well as Sam's, or actually, you know what? Screw all of that. If I can beat Vile's deck using just the Tyranno, I will concede that 770 is better than 670.
All right, I got this, brother. I got this. We're on.
Easy.
We are on, G. We are on.
That's wild.
But if he cannot, then it is confirmed 760 is better than 770.
Easy.
Deal.
We're doing this, guys. We're gonna do it
Oh
And we'll
my
record
God.
it.
live.
For the podcast.
Live Wednesday night from Kraken Hits.
Kraken. More like cracking my knuckles.
Okay.
Are you drunk?
Anyway, what's the next?
780.
Oh,
Bleh.
D tier.
D
Yeah.
tier. Who's using this?
Yeah. I don't even know that there was a 780.
Where does it come
honestly.
from?
Yeah, right?
Who cares?
All
We
right.
have a very
960.
important discussion to make here.
960. S.
S
Yeah,
tier.
960 is pretty good.
S tier.
S tier.
I say
in
S
between
tier.
160
thing.
and 170.
I was going
Yeah.
to say I'm putting 960. Yeah, okay. I was about to say I don't think 960 is better than 160 anymore.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
No shot.
It's not.
Technically,
Okay.
I think the 160 and the 170 are better than 960, but that's just me. I think what the 160 and 170 provide far outweighs the unburstability of 960, especially considering a lot of the best bits right now have good burst resistance.
And almost every deck is running at least a 160 and or a 960.
I mean, I think every deck is pretty much running both of those right now. Like, I don't know.
Well, and that's why I said and or.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
I'm
as
pretty
things
sure.
progress, we might be seeing more 170s depending on how the meta goes.
I mean, I think like every deck I'd run right now, maybe not every single one, but most of them would be like 160, 960, 170. Like that's probably what's up, like real
Yeah,
talk.
that's my thoughts exactly, and that's why I would just personally I would put 170 above 960 because there are some Beyblades that just on 170 are so good. I mean, Beat Tyranno is one of them
I don't know.
because of its downward
I think I'm
smash.
fine. I think I'm fine with it being in between.
Oh yeah.
Because
I'm fine with it too.
my
just
argument
saying
is essentially
personally.
like my argument is that 170 doesn't get run because it's better than 160. It gets run because people need it in addition to 160. Like
Yes.
nobody just runs 170 and not 160, right?
Right, because you're probably
Well,
just
that's what I'm
using another
saying
bay
is-
that wants 160 on it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's exactly it.
what I'm saying is like 170. That's why I personally would put 170 above 960, but I do think it's interchangeable based off of personal views.
Pretty
I
fair,
think
though.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's up to you guys, but either way, those are the three top ratchets in the game right now, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
other two we can put in D tier where they belong.
Same thing with the bits there, guys. These are our opinions. We're not saying ours is superior than yours. We're not saying yours is superior than ours. Everyone has their own opinions. Let us know.
I mean, Vile might after a couple of drinks, but that's different.
Well, yeah, he's kind of sobering up right now from where he was like 2 hours ago when we started the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not drunk anymore, guys. It's all Gucci.
Thank goodness.
You guys do say though that it's up to personal opinion. People can have varying views, except if you disagree that 160, 170, and 960 are the top three ratchets. I'd have to say you're wrong. Like that to me is pretty clear cut.
Or if you're saying like Metal Needle is S tier and Hexa is on low F tier, then actually at that point you are wrong. But other than that,
one thing I'll say about Metal Needle before we get going or get moving on to the next thing is I am really curious where Metal Needle would actually stack up if it was allowed to be used. I am curious.
Ooh.
I think it would be C tier personally.
And that's totally fair. We don't have to have a huge discussion. That's just something that crossed into my mind. Like, if this was legal and we could use it, like, where would it land? Like,
no, that's a
fair.
really good question. Very good question. All right. Actually,
We could find out if I'll bring a bucket stadium and we could try it.
oh my god.
yeah, I mean, I'd even be okay using it on my Hasbro stadium. I mean, Hasbro stadiums are just all over the place, dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
like one of a
Oh.
million. So yeah.
Fun fact, by the way, congratulations to Ashley who has used my old Hasbro stadium that I needed to get rid of to make a nice little bed for her cat. Congratulations on that. It's
my
not a bad
God.
idea when you think about it.
It's way better than using it to play Beyblades, and that's for sure.
Unless you're using
Oh
it
my gosh,
for
yes.
Metal Needle. Anyway, so we are actually kind of wrapping it up now, going on to tournaments. This coming Saturday, it is our back-to-back tournament day. 11 a.m. at Dreamers Vault in South St. Paul, Minnesota. 22nd at 11, Dreamers Vault, South St. Paul, Minnesota. It is a ranked event, so definitely go to that one. There's still quite a bit of openings still left over. There are 17 openings, so make sure you get up on that one. And literally the same day, 22nd, this one is at 5 p.m. at Kraken Hits in Friendly, Minnesota. Another ranked event, so back-to-back ranked events. So if you want to get your ranks up from either from nothing or if you want to keep it going or whatever, make sure you go check out all of these 5 p.m. Since they do run back to back, I know Acuna and Sam are going to be kind of in contact with each other.
Bro, they ain't even got to be in contact. They got it on lock, brother. Acuna's running 5 stations, guys. You will 100% be able to get to the Kraken Hits event if you go to Acuna's event. It won't even be close, I don't think, to be honest. You could win Acuna's event and still have plenty of time to get to Sam's event. It'll be just fine.
Hell yeah.
And guys, important note, if you care about the Minnesota rankings as they pertain to, we know on the 13th of December, Acuna's running his MNX championship, I think it's called. If you want to qualify for that, guys, these are the last 2 events to do that at. There are no more ranked events scheduled between now and then. So if you need to get your points up, like Cake said, get your rank up, this is the weekend. Go to both of them, knock it out, get it done. Easy peasy.
Yeah, you're actually not wrong. I just looked at your event, which obviously you're. Oh yeah, because that's a team event,
Yeah, team
Yeah.
events can't be ranked.
right?
So
And I totally forgot that the 29th is a team event. But so yeah, so get out there, guys, and go to these team events. There are, or not team events. Go to both of these events if you can. It's going to be a day full packed of Beyblades, of good company. This one at Kraken Hits has 22 people still, spots still open, ready to go. So make sure you kind of jump on those as well. And then finally, we have my main man Vile. He's putting on a 3v3 team tournament. That's going to be a really fun event. That is going to be November 29th, starting at 5 p.m., which is a Saturday. So make sure you sign up for that as well. There are still 40 spots still open, so go ahead and get on those as well. That's going to be a really fun event. Get 2 more people, get 1 more person, get whatever you guys need to, or just kind of just show up and hope for the best if you guys choose to do that as well.
yeah, guys, real quick, that's very important. Like, if you can't find a team, go ahead and talk about it on the Discord. If you still can't find a team, there's even a channel for it, so looking for team channel on the Discord. If you still can't figure it out, or you're not the type of person that wants to have those types of conversations, just sign up for the event, show up for the event. You'll get put on a team. It's not a big deal. We'll get it all sorted out. So everyone should be coming to that. It'll be a lot of fun. And to be fair, guys, anyone who doesn't go to the team event, I'm going to post on the Discord and tell everyone it's because they're scared of playing against Metal Empire. That's what we're going to do. If you don't go to the team event, you're scared of Wayward, Emerus, and Egg. That's what it is.
Well, how I view that, they're Vile. Remember the last team event that we had, and who was it? Egg and Wayward on a team with some rando, and they did not do well at all.
That is true.
It wasn't Egg and Wayward. It was Battleship, Egg, Slushy Man.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
that's
it
who
was.
it was. Like,
And I'm like, and I mean, bro, I literally said, I'm like, bro, if you guys don't win, like, I'm losing money today. You know what I'm saying? And they did not do particularly well. Like, they definitely didn't win. So while I do joke about people being scared of Metal Empire, and we all know they're good players and whatnot, that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's got a shot, but you got to sign up, you got to show up, and you got to bring your A game. So let's see it, everyone.
Well, and that's the thing. Once you sign up, you have to show up.
Of which, this has been an ongoing problem, so I'm going to state it just again because, it's been a problem. If you can't make it to a tournament, please let someone know. Or if you have to leave early, just let them know in advance, because during that last tournament, we had some people just leave
without really saying
kind
anything.
of out of nowhere. Exactly.
So I will comment on a couple of things real quick, just because I'm aware of all the stuff that was going on. Guys, we did have 2 people who no-called, no-showed, and I want to let you guys know, unequivocally, they were reported to the WBO immediately. Okay. I do, maybe other organizers don't do it this way, but I don't put up with that. Okay. So if you do that at one of my events, I'm going to report you every single time. All you got to do is drop from the event or give me a call, shoot me a message, whatever, let me know. But if you don't, you're getting reported. The second thing, actually, people did let us know they were leaving. There was one player who didn't, but that was kind of a miscommunication between the player and a member of staff. And I don't really think it was any one person's fault. It was just like a miscommunication. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What I will say though, guys, is if you are going to drop and you know you are going to drop, please tell us right after your match. Please don't wait till the end of the round, because that does cause problems. Because a lot of times then the next round's already generated, and then it causes problems with our next set of matches. People get buys, and buys are not good for them. You do
No,
not want to
buys are
buy
bad.
in baseball. Like not only is it not fun, but like you don't get the opportunity to get points. So essentially it hoses you.
Yeah, and that's probably not with just the Minnesota area as well. It's probably everywhere. So if you guys are listening anywhere else that's not in the Minnesota area, kind of keep in touch with your TOs and your judges and just communicate with them.
Yeah.
Because the last thing that you guys want to do is see two people in a bracket that have buys when they could be playing each other because two people decided to drop like right as the list was already generated and put out.
Yeah, and again, the hard part is that those players did not get the opportunity to play and win a match, which actually one of them was like in 10th place, and if she had won that round, she probably would have made top 8. But
Yeah.
because she didn't get to play, she didn't get that opportunity, right? And that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So just kind of put into consideration, be an adult about it, communicate with people, do whatever you got to do.
Yes.
But
Speaking
anyway,
of being adult, there's one last thing I want to add before we end things, which is please, parents, if you're trying to get your kids into Beyblades,
which is cool.
be careful what you buy on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Be very careful not to buy fake stuff, because there is an abundance of fake Beyblades out on the internet, and we are all super happy and willing to help you know what's the right thing to buy and what's not the right thing to buy. There are so many places you can reach out to find out the difference between real Beyblades and fake Beyblades, especially if you're shopping online.
Very
The
true.
easiest thing I can say, and I know a lot of parents are doing this, is they're going to order on Amazon. Everybody orders on Amazon, okay? It's a very common thing. Guys, if you are brand new to Beyblade and you're buying Beyblades for your kids or even for yourself, if they are not in the official Amazon Hasbro Beyblade store, don't buy them when you're first starting. Yes, there are legitimate TT offerings available on US Amazon, but when you're just starting, you won't necessarily know what those look like. Just stick to the Hasbro store. And then when you come to your first event, or you get on the Discord, or you get on the Facebook, then you can ask some questions of people and they can inform you as to, oh, hey, if you did want to buy the Emperor Might deck set, here's what you look for to make sure it's legitimate, you know? But if you're just starting out, stick to the Hasbro Beyblade X official Amazon store. Don't buy, everyone does, it's that stupid case with the stupid 8 like metal coated fake Beyblades and the launcher and the grip and the fake battle pass. Don't buy that. Okay, that's
and it's
fake.
like
You can
$20
bring it to an
or
event.
something.
Yeah, 20, 30
See,
bucks,
that's what I
whatever.
was going to mention, is the best way to know if it's fake is Takara Tomy has never sold a set that includes a box, like a carrying case.
It looks like a
Yeah,
toolbox.
They sell
that's true.
everything separately, and the official carrying case for TT is for carrying around your Beyblades from Takara Tomy is way different. It looks like Kaiba's suitcase from Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Yeah,
it's expensive.
Yeah, it's like $40 for that case. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So yeah, guys, just be careful on Amazon. You know, if you're just starting out, only buy from the official Hasbro Beyblade X store on Amazon. And don't get, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. That's the best thing you can remember.
I mean, your probably best bet is go to bayesandbricks.com and then use code word SpinZone at checkout.
Hey.
Hey.
But I will say, unironically, part of me wants to buy one of those fake sets just for the case, because I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's a good little starter box. That's for sure.
You get a lot of display Beyblades that you won't actually use because possible lead issues, but more importantly, you get a nice carrying case and you get a bunch of like the launcher and grips and stuff like that you can give to a kid because worst comes to worst, they break it. Oh no.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, guys, last thing I promise. If you are in the market to buy Beyblades, it is worth noting that right now Target does have 30% off
Oh
of
yes, that's
all
right.
Beyblade X product.
Ooh.
And it will vary, guys. It will vary whether you are better off buying in store or online. So please be aware of that. Like right now, if you go to a Target, I believe their starters are still like $10.29 in store. But if you order the Wizard Rod online, it's $14.99. You know, and either way, you get the 30% off, but it's cheaper to go to the store. Now, inversely, Cobalt Dragoon in store is $19.99, and you can get 30% off of that. But for some reason on their website right now, it's $14.99 minus the 30%. So, like Cobalt Dragoon, order on the website, pick up at your local Target. You know, Wizard Rod, probably go find it at a store and buy it at the store. So just be aware, 30% off, but you know, look at things online and in store before you make purchases. You can get better prices if you're paying attention like that.
All right. Very, very cool. So this was a really impactful episode full of bits and ratchets and do's and don'ts and everything literally in between. So much love for you guys. Please make sure you follow the podcast on Spotify. Because remember, once we get to 100 followers on Spotify, we are giving away a free stadium stand provided by our own Wayward. So appreciate for him for giving us that stadium stand to give out to one of you guys. It is only a U.S. or Providence shipping, so free shipping to whoever wins. If you're local to Minnesota, or if you live in Maine or anywhere or wherever, as long as it's within the U.S., free shipping. All you got to do is just make sure you guys are following. And once we get to that 100 follower mark, we will announce how to enter. So make sure you share this anywhere that you guys are listening. Share it with anybody that is also playing, your grandma or your locals or whoever. Or shit, even play in the background at locals. That'd be cool. But other than that, anything else that you guys would like to talk about real quick or say before we decide to head out?
No, I'm good, brother.
Yep, I am fine too. This was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. So, much love for all you guys for tuning in today and anywhere that you guys are tuning in to the podcast. So this is the Spin Zone podcast, episode 12. Yeah, make sure you share this anywhere that you guys could. Much love for you guys, and we'll check you guys out next time. So long. Stay safe out there. Have a great and awesome rest of your day.